Hi everyone. Today we have decided to do a question and answer session because many people always ask us questions about our life, especially because we're from two different places. So we have asked individuals to ask us some questions specifically for this video. So we'll just go ahead and answer, shall we?
Yes, the first question is, how did you guys meet? And I'm not surprised. Everyone asks these questions. The first time we meet, like people ask, how did you guys meet or where did you meet? So in short, we met in Karnataka, that's in India, and one of the small place called Tarwat, where I was working with an organization, and Hannah came there for a training for 6 months. And there I happened to visit the place where Hannah was. And so the first time we met, I should say, it was okay, but Hannah fell in love with me. So that's the beginning of how we met. Anyway.
That's a lie.
Anyway, the truth reveals. Anyway, we'll go to the second questions, and here is for Hannah.
Okay. Someone asked me, you often mention the differences, but can you tell us some things that are the same between where you live and the UK? We're all humans. There are really not many similarities that I can think of. The weather is pretty similar where we live here in our town. Kind of similar.
Not exactly.
Not exactly. That's a really hard question to answer because I really can't think of anything. People eat meat here and there.
Yeah, her parents are vegetarian, but then Hannah is non-vegetarian. So I think that makes similarities between the Nagas and Hannah.
Okay, let's move on to the next question.
Yes.
What do you miss from England apart from loved ones? And what do you treasure in Nagaland, again, apart from loved ones? Some of the things I miss from England are being able to go to playgrounds with my children, being able to walk down at the beach in the evenings and things like that. Cheese also, I miss cheese. But somehow or the other, people come from either the UK or the US or Switzerland, and they always think about me and bring me cheese.
Except this time.
Yeah. During the lockdown when no one's coming, and I have just finished my cheese, but it's okay, I'm managing. And then, what do you treasure in Nagaland, again, apart from loved ones? I treasure the community here. So people really look out for one another. Even if they're not related or they don't know each other, if they meet someone and they know that they're in need, they try to help them. And I really like that.
And I'm sure she treasures Akuni. And the Nagas know what it means. Akuni.
Akuni. Check out Lindy's Akuni video. Okay. Alright, here's a question for both of us.
Right.
Besides our common love for tea and more tea, admittedly everything else is different. How did the both of you adapt to each other's food habits? What are some challenges? You can answer this.
Well, for me the challenges is I used to eat a lot of chili, but Hannah don't. So adapting and not eating chili in the food or not mixing chili in the food was a big challenge. In fact, initially I thought like the food was bland, but I think that was the only challenges, I should say. Apart from that, the timing of food, since I've been out most of my lifetime, so I don't have much problem in changing the timing of my food.
Yeah, here they usually eat lunch early in the
Yes.
morning, so 8 or 9 they've already had their lunch, and they'll go all day until dinner time at around 5.
Yeah,
5, 6. But for us in the UK, we have breakfast at 8 or 9, and then lunch at midday and dinner at 5 or 6. So Lima has adjusted to the timing, but he had experienced those time differences before. But people here think that our family is mad. I think when we say that we haven't had lunch at 11 o'clock in the morning, people think that I'm starving my family, I think. I promise I'm not starving my family. It's just that we're going by the British timing.
It's just an excuse. Anyway, let's go to the next question. We have lots of questions, by the way.
Okay. Oh, you should answer this one first.
Okay.
When is baby number 3 coming? Auntie Sashi wants another niece or nephew.
No. 2 is enough. We have 1 daughter, 1 son. So kindly don't encourage Hannah to have the 3rd one.
Let's see.
Done.
Time will tell. Okay. What is your favorite and least favorite Ao or Naga food? That's for me, I think.
Yeah. My favorite is akuni, by the way.
Yeah, I like ukuni. I've got used to it now. I didn't like it at the beginning. Ukuni is a Naga food that smells really, really bad.
It smells very good.
It's a fermented soya bean that they add into curries and things, and it kind of smells like poo.
Kind of, yes. Little worse than poo.
But it tastes really good now that I'm used to it, and I do cook it as well sometimes.
It's a bit like you get Marmite, right?
Marmite,
Marmite.
Yeah, Marmite is like the British version of
Akuni.
So I do like akuni. I wouldn't say it's my favourite. Pork is probably my favourite because now that we've been in lockdown and haven't got any pork, I'm missing that.
Yeah.
My least favourite is chutney. I can't really deal with so much spice, but that's always on the side, so I just leave that out. Okay, next one. Since you are here for more than 6 or 7 years, tell us something about the people of Mokuchong in Ao.
Anyways, she's been here only for 5 years. 1 year she was in Dimapur, and so she has completed 5 years in Mokuchong.
Yeah. Ni Atamakala Aruja. Is that right?
I don't know what she's saying.
Ni Atamakala Aruja.
Yeah, she meant to say that for her it's very good, I guess.
Yeah. The people.
Right.
They've asked how the people are in Mokuchong.
Right, okay.
Yeah. They're very good. It's easier to say in English.
Anyway, let's move to the next question.
Okay. This is for you.
Okay.
Would love to know from your experiences how challenging it is to be in the ministry in our state or town.
Giving time to the family and the ministry together, to balance together, and then I am also involved in a lot of social works and social activities. So to balance all that, I think that's the most difficult thing that I've experienced in our state.
The outside pressure or peer pressure might have a significant impact on your life. So did it ever cross your mind to run away from home or responsibilities and never be found? I think when the children were small, yeah, sometimes I did want to run away, especially when Lindy went through her phase of having tantrums. But I wouldn't have really ever considered it properly. And now I'm much more adjusted to the lifestyle here and the way of parenting here, and I don't want to run away anymore.
Yeah, just to be here.
Yeah. You never wanted to run away?
I don't think so.
No. Okay, which were your first words in Ao? Ama means mum, so I call his mum Ama. Abba again means dad, and hi. I used to say okay a lot when I first came here.
That means hi.
Yeah. I think that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I used to say Nina Mima.
That means I love you.
That was
obviously.
one of my first phrases.
She always keep running behind me, even when we were not dating. Nina Mima, Nina.
That's a lie. Okay. How do you feel when you wear our traditional costumes? This is for me, I think.
Yes.
I feel like a penguin. Well, they have this wraparound woven skirt, which is very difficult to walk in for me anyway, because I've not grown up in it. So, yeah, I feel like a penguin. I probably look like a penguin too.
Obviously, yes. She walks like a penguin, yes.
Were your family happy that you married an English girl? Have you experienced any racism?
Well, they were shocked initially to think that, marrying a person from a different culture, from a different country. But obviously, at the end of the day, they all accept the fact. And then obviously, racism means to think of marrying someone from another culture. But now here we are. We're married. Everyone likes her. Everyone loves her. They love her more than me.
Do you struggle with the fact that you cannot visit England?
Yes, initially it was difficult to think that I cannot visit England. But as the days goes on, I think I'm used to it, and maybe on the right time I might be able to visit England, hopefully one day.
Yeah. What have you done to help Hannah acclimatize?
You would better let Hannah answer that questions to see what I've done for her. Let me hear from her.
Okay. I think there were a lot of private conversations sometimes when we came home from being out with friends or wherever, being at church. He would often correct me in something that I'd done, explain to me how things are done here, tell me what I should or shouldn't have said or done. And that helped me really to acclimatize to the culture here, made me understand how things work here a lot more. So,
Not every time she likes my correction, but anyway, it works, I think.
I do take it in the end. Okay, given the choice, would you both rather live in Nagaland or England?
Well, given a choice, we might just live in Nagaland. Maybe we love to be in England as well, but I think our heart is here. But at the end, we cannot say where we will end because we never know the plan of God.
Yeah.
After all.
We're both happily settled here at the moment,
Yes.
and don't really want to go anywhere right now.
Let the
Can't
ti-
go
let-
anywhere.
Yeah, it's locked down, but let the time bring in the future.
Yeah. Given the chance, would you both consider resetting your life, especially your marriage? Why?
I want to be young. I want to be free, no tension, no hearing the cry of baby, no sleepless night. That's what I would want to be. Just kidding. Joking the fact.
Yeah. Yeah, sleepless nights. Or having lay-ins in the mornings, that would be very nice, wouldn't it?
Yes.
But anyway, we're happy where we are now, happy with the children. One day we will get to have a chance to have lay-ins in the morning
Hopefully,
again.
yes.
Right. Do you sustain yourselves on the vegetables you grow? Do you have long seasons?
Very much. And I've planted lots of plants, vegetables, so we don't buy from the shops.
I wish that were true. I am trying to grow some vegetables. We used to live in an upstairs flat, so it wasn't possible. But as of a year ago, we moved into a house with a garden.
Yes.
So slowly we're planting our own crops, and we've just finished a load of broccoli. We've got some sweet corn and things growing up at the moment, but it's not enough for us to survive. Oh, do you have long seasons? Our seasons are pretty much the same as the UK seasons. So we have 4 seasons. So not very long, but they're okay. Who is your favourite family member besides Lindy, Livo and your spouse? Why?
Well, let me answer that first.
Yeah.
To me, everyone is my favorite. So I don't have time to specify one individual as my favorite.
And I know who wrote this question, and if I don't say her name, then I'm going to be in trouble, I think. But my answer is true. My favourite family member from Lima's side, let's say, is Lima's cousin, Chuba. She is the proud owner of Burham. She designs lots of jewellery and everything. But she has been someone who has kept me going in some of the harder times. She's pushed me and encouraged me and
Teach her how to be naughty, how to be lazy.
That's not true, is it? So yeah, she has kept me going, and I would say she's my best friend. Okay, which tribe do you like the most in Nagaland? I
Is
think
that a
that's,
question to you or to me?
I guess it's to me.
Obviously, owl.
I would be told off probably if I don't say ow.
Everyone knows the truth. Owl is her favorite.
I'm married an owl, so but yeah, here in Nagaland we have different tribes for the different areas of the state, and here where we live, it's mostly the majority of people are owl. So I would have to say owl probably because I don't know many people from the other tribes, but the other tribes also, whoever I've met, are wonderful, lovely people. So I think that's it.
Yes.
We've come to the end.
Thank you everyone
Yeah.
for being with us, and we look forward in the future with more questions if it happen to.
Yeah, if you have any questions, send them our way. If we get enough, maybe we'll do another one if it's interesting for you. And we hope that answered some of your own questions as well. So we'll see you soon. Bye.
Yes, bye.